Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. Good to have you with us on this Tuesday. A bit hazy outside, but at least we didn't get a big deluge. They were expecting it to rain a lot this morning. That just didn't happen. But we've got a cloudy day. They say it's going to get up to 90 today. Hard to believe. We're in April right now. Not ready for this 90-degree weather. Dr. Tony Reyes Sutherland joining me from the HCCTV studios. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm never ready for 90 and above. Never ready for that. But then I've always lived here in Houston, so I need to get used to it.
Yeah, it just kind of happens, you know. It's a grab bag for winter. You know, the average temperature, I think, during the day back in December was approaching 90. That's right. We were hitting, I think the last time we had a 90-degree day would have been in December, or it was close to it. It was hard to believe. We had a very warm December. Then we had the winterish time in Houston, and now we're back to almost summer. So we know how that goes. Hey, thanks to all of our audience watching us on Facebook Live and YouTube. We appreciate you being here. We're also on HCCTV. You can catch us live at noon, or let me rewind that. You can catch us live at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live and YouTube. The rebroadcast you can catch at noon, 5, or 10 p.m. on HCCTV. And Tony, they can always find us in social media.
You can find us anytime on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, but look for Houston Community College District, not just HCC, because there's a bunch of those, but go to Houston Community College District and you'll find us and you can follow us.
That's right. So find us, follow us. You know the story. All right, folks, we're going to get started right now and talk with our guest because, Tony, you're going to be interviewing this next guest, Nakia Edwards. We've had him on the show before. He's now the Interim Executive Director of HCC's Adult Education and Literacy. Good to see you again, Nakia.
Definitely a pleasure to be seen.
Yeah, so you've got some things coming up you want to talk about, and you guys are still doing that program, Change Your Life for $20, right?
Yes, we are. All
right. Well, we're looking forward to hearing all about that and more, so stick around. Tony will be with you shortly.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, we're going to get things started. It's Tasty Tuesday. We always have a special guest, and today is no exception. We've got John Brannen. He's the Public Relations Manager of one of the coolest places in Houston. They're about to celebrate their one-year anniversary. The Space Cowboy Bar Lounge. They're located in a very funky hotel on the north side. John, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Todd. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. So you guys have a one-year anniversary coming up?
That's correct. Space Cowboy within the Heights House Hotel will be celebrating its one-year anniversary. There will be a one-year anniversary commemoration later this month. So that is just one of many things we have going on around here.
Very cool. So Space Cowboy, tell us a bit about the bar, because is the bar a whole separate entity, or obviously you're tied in, located in the hotel. Guests are allowed to go there. General public invited as well?
General public is invited. It's a great question. Now, hotel guests are, of course, encouraged to come eat and drink here. You can get a pool pass if you're staying at the hotel, or you can get a pool pass if you're just a guest. And, as you mentioned, we're always hoping for good weather here. So not separate entities, definitely very much sister concepts, but you do get a lot of traffic just for Space Cowboy. And then some people do stay at the hotel, so from out of town.
Yeah, so I've had some friends that were in town recently that stayed at the hotel, posted some pictures, incredible looking place. You kind of want to think this is like a local destination. If you're going to have a staycation, this is the place for it. If you haven't seen the hotel online, go check them out. We'll put some links in our social media posts. But you got that 60s funky vibe going to it. Does that translate as well into Space Cowboy? Maybe you can tell us about the layout.
Yeah, it's quite a big space we have here. No pun intended with the space, but so it's with between the hotel and the bar, I'm not sure if I would call it 60s, but certainly like a disco sort of theme. But that doesn't mean we just play disco music here. There's a lot of different music and audiences we like to cater to. On Monday we have Latin jazz night, so we certainly try to have an eclectic taste of music at Space Cowboy.
So you have, I imagine you've got like a DJ or a jukebox, but you also do live music nights as well?
So yeah, we'll have a DJ probably usually on Friday nights. Pick your any local DJ of choice, but there will be a summer concert series with local promoter Wonky Power. They did their first show here on St. Patrick's Day, the weekend before St. Patrick's Day, excuse me. It was awfully cold, but people showed out in big numbers, and we were really happy with the audience for St. Patrick's Day. We think this is going to be a great live music destination for Astros fans and for people who just want to come out and see some local musicians and support local talent.
So if you're looking at seeing a game, that might be a place to go see some football games in the future. You got some big screen TVs there as well?
We absolutely want this place to be a pregame, postgame destination for Astros fans. This week we'll be hosting a opening day party in affiliation with Apollo Media, who is a very Astros Houston-centric outlet. We certainly want to make this. It's not a sports bar, but we do want people to come watch the game and then in the World Cup later this year, we hope fans come out for that too. So it's a good. There's good options on the TVs out here.
So you're a bar and lounge. You do serve some food. We'll get to that in a second. But you're better known as a bar. What are some of your? Do you have any specialty cocktails or certain things that you're known for?
So, the best thing about this place is there's a lot of great stuff on the menu, but we're always evolving with, by the seasons. So given the Lent season, we had a lot of frozen kind of Mardi Gras themed drinks that were a little on the sweet side. And then there's some other, more specialty craft cocktails that I would say that's really what sets this place apart from other cocktail bars.
Tell us about the food, because I understand we were talking before the show and you guys have kind of revamped your menu. Maybe you can tell us about that.
Yeah, unveiled a new menu last month, led by Adriana Maldonado. She has a very popular pop-up in Houston called Kaluma Tacos. So you might have seen her at Spindletap Brewery or a few other spots around town. And I would say her tacos are very culinary forward. For Mardi Gras, for example, we had crawfish etouffee quesadillas, which is something I never thought would go in a sentence together. But
that's great. Yeah.
And there were some shrimp po' boy tacos as well. And then in addition to that, there's a lot of, birria is all the rage these days. So birria tacos are a staple here. But then we also have, if you want a cheeseburger and or tater tots and French fries, that's available as well. So I would describe the cuisine as Mexican-American. And, while it is a cocktail bar, we very much pride ourselves on what we're serving on the drink. It's a great place to come and eat as well.
I saw you guys also have a steak night. I always love steak nights at bars because I know y'all bring in somebody to cook those steaks. And is that very popular and a lot of people show up for that?
Yeah, no, but like I mentioned earlier with the Latin jazz night, that brings out a different crowd versus the steak night crowd. So it's a great place to come eat, but also to come people watch and see the different type of clientele who comes in from night to night.
You mentioned you've got a big Astros opening day party and you hope to be the destination before and after Astros games. What other events do you guys have coming up over the next couple of months? I know we got Cinco de Mayo around the corner.
This is going to be the biggest Cinco de Mayo party in Houston. There is going to be Lucha Libre. There will be a Selena tribute artist. Everybody still loves Selena. And then there will be some other details that are not finalized yet, but I would say this is the place to be on May 5th the next month.
For people who are wanting to know, we mentioned y'all are in the north side. You're real close to the Heights. Maybe you can tell us exactly where y'all are and your hours if people want to come out there on the weekends or weekdays. Do you have a happy hour, like something like that?
They like to call it space hour here. It's from 5 to 7 p.m. And the hours have changed now given the season. So you can come here at noon today or during the weekends. And we, again, weather permitting, we hope that stays intact.
And where are y'all located near the Heights? I know you're off Cavalcade, correct?
Off Cavalcade. Some people call this the Lindale Park area. It's also been referred to as the Goof, the Garden Oaks, Oak Forest area. So that's how I would categorize it. It kind of runs in together.
John Brannen, he's the public relations manager for Space Cowboy Bar and Lounge, our Tasty Tuesday guest. I'm gonna have to come out there and check it out. I'm telling you, I've seen the posts on Facebook. Follow them in social media, folks, because you'll get some pretty cool pictures. But I'm looking forward to getting out there and checking the place out.
let me know. We'll love to see you out here. We'll take good care of you.
Thanks, John. We appreciate you joining us this morning for Tasty Tuesday.
Thank you.
All right, Tony, I'm going to turn things over to you because you've got a special guest. Nakia was on the show before, and we now have to congratulate him for his new position. He's the Interim Executive Director of HCC's Adult Education and Literacy. I'm going to turn things over to you, and we can hear all about their programs.
Yes, Nakia Edwards, thank you for being on the show. And yes, this is a new position for you, or a new title, but you have some big shoes to fill with Christina Robinson, but it's not going to be that big or that hard for you because you've had this job for a long time. You've been in the department a long time. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. And I'm truly appreciative of Dr. Robinson's leadership. And as she transitioned over and taken over with the assistance of some great directors that we have in place, we are moving forward and making some improvements and really trying to strive forward to kind of achieve all the goals that we need to achieve and to reach all the expectations of the grant that we're on.
Well, now, adult education and literacy has many programs. So we've only got less than 10 minutes to talk about them. So let's get right into it.
Right.
Let's start with GED. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the GED program, we offer it in both GED English and in Spanish. So we're really excited for students to come along on board, take their classes. You know, obviously there's an application and an orientation that they have to attend first. We have those dates coming up on April 7th, April 9th, and April 12th. We have it in the North Side, the Katy office, and Brays Oaks. So we're trying to cover the vast regions of Houston. But the GED is there we have teachers ready and available to teach these students, to get them prepared and ready, and to be able to take and pass these tests that they have to take so they can continue on and even continue in pathways that we have here at AEL.
Well, tell me a little bit, what is the difference between adult high school and GED? Is it not the same? What is it?
No, so our adult high school has actually changed kind of roads a little bit. Right now, they're credit recovery. So any high school student that needs to get updated on their credit, they can go to our adult high school. So it's kind of misleading with the naming, but it's been named that for so long, and that's kind of what it is now today.
Okay. Now you also have the ESL program. Tell us about that.
So ESL, exactly what it is. English as a second language is we're receiving all students that are coming into the Texas or greater Houston area. And we're offering these classes. These classes are offered, both GED and ESL are offered online as well as in person. We're really trying to ramp up and get foot traffic back on these campuses because, you know, with the numbers of the pandemic kind of going down, we're really trying to get the classroom and the college experience back in action and really populate these students, populate the campuses with the students that we have.
And it's very affordable, the ESL courses, right? And anybody can join it to learn the English language a little better, right?
Right. So our programs with the adult education, all of them, the GED, the ESL, and the Career for You program are all under the marketing of Change Your Life for $20. And that $20 is a $20 fee per semester. So we're really excited. We kind of put that in. It's been with us for a long time now. It is $20 per semester. That kind of covers some administration costs. Then our grant kicks in and takes care of the tuition and any of the books that are needed as well. So we're ready, and it's affordable, and it's just really a buy-in for the student.
And they call it Career for You Academy, but I like the Change Your Life for $20 thing. It's like, ooh, that sounds good.
Right. Yeah. So the Change Your Life is our marketing umbrella, which encompasses all of our programs. The Career for You Academy is an amazing opportunity for students to come from our ESL or our GED programs and go into our workforce training programs. And then they can also do it at the same time. The Career for You Academy is a program that houses 5 different academies that are offered. Those 5 academies are IT, healthcare, construction, manufacturing, and business. And under each one of those academies, we host about 3 to 7 different workforce trainings that students are able to enroll in, And also we'll be able to pay for their tuition, their books, and then some supplies. And then and those supplies include tools and stuff like that. And then there's a reimbursement. If they purchase some tools, we can reimburse them as well. Career View Academy is an amazing opportunity because it gets them ramped up, gets them a level 1 certificate, and gets them into one of the high in demand jobs that are here in local Houston. We do have career navigators that are there to assist and help them with workforce services. And then we partner with the career service that we have here at Houston Community College, as well as other agencies that are ready to hire our students as well.
So that's wonderful. I mean, what a deal. Pay $20, get your education. They help pay for things that you need, and then you get a job. How about that?
We're trying to create pipelines.
And then you have TSI. What does that stand for?
So the TSI is something to get into college, you have to take the TSI test, and it's something to prepare them for. So some students kind of struggle with that test. And so we have a boot camp that's a 4-week long course, and it'll help them understand the various different objectives that will be tested within that TSI exam. So it's the college entrance exam.
Okay.
So yes, No, I was saying that our adult education department is live and ready to accept a lot of students and create these different pathways to really educate, empower, and encourage them to move forward in life and to really get them to self-sustainability or to improve their sustainability that they're working on now.
And the neat thing is you've got some events coming up to help bring people in and learn about these different programs. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we're trying to answer the call of all of our presidents and all of our campuses and bringing these in-person orientations to our local campuses. We've had 2 already, one at the Central Campus and then one over at the Southeast Campus. On April 7th, we have it at the Northline building that will host a in-person orientation. It starts this Thursday at 4 p.m. So we're encouraging students that want to sign up, please go to our website, hccs.edu/changemylife. Click on the registration orientation, and you can register for that in-person orientation as well. And then we have one coming up on this Saturday, which will start at 9 a.m. and that'll be on the Katy campus on Fox Lake Drive. And it'll be in room 223. There'll be signage, as you know. And then the last one will be next Tuesday, and that'll be in the Southwest region at the Braes Oaks campus. And all of these efforts are really answer the call and really to bring our students back to the campus to start with that college campus feel. I know that we've all been comfortable at home and kicked up, and we'll have our suit and shirt and ties on with shorts on and Crocs. I'm guilty. But we're trying to bring everybody back to campus and really get back to the college feel and then get back to some type of norm. It's a new norm, but we're really trying to get people back to our campuses.
Well, online, of course, is wonderful, but in person, especially for teaching and learning, is outstanding. You can't replace it. I don't think, not totally.
No, you can't. So that's I think people learn differently. Everybody is learning differently. People observe differently, but we got some great staff. Our program assistants are beating the doors down. We got them ready and available to accept all students, to bring them on in. The teacher supervisors are working hard to keep everything in line, as well as, our great team of directors.
Excellent. Excellent. So you got some big things coming up, all kinds of programs. There's no excuse to not get an education because, change your life for $20. I think most people can handle that.
Right.
You can borrow $20 from somebody. I mean, you'll pay them back very quick. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it. And we congratulate you on the new title, and thanks for being here. Oh, and we're going to have information about all this in our post after the show. So Stay tuned.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Nakia and Tony. Tony, Nakia was talking about this new normal. If you see me broadcasting from home, which, we do a little bit of both, just assume I'm wearing shorts. I'm just saying. That's how I roll these days. Okay.
I'll just leave the question up in the air. Like, I may have shorts, I may not have shorts.
Business on top, party on bottom. That's the
party on the bottom.
Yeah, there you go.
Not gonna let you know what I wear.
Well, there you go. All right, we'll move on now. All right, thanks, Nakia. Okay.
Yes.
We got some announcements.
I like to be cool.
On to some serious stuff. Hey, free haircuts are back at the Central Campus. They're being offered to staff and students only on Wednesdays starting March 23rd. So they're happening now at HCC's Central Campus. Walk-ins are welcome, except at lunch between noon and 1. They take time for a little break. Just show up at the J.B. Whiteley building, bring your ID card, and get a free haircut. Hey, we're just saying, right? Okay, we'll have some information on that in our social media post. Women's Wednesdays Roundtable is happening as well, Tony, on Wednesdays, of course.
Yes, Women Who Lead. HCC's Entrepreneurial Initiatives is offering an 8-week interactive program, and it's led by the HCC Women Entrepreneurs to help find women's strength, style, and vision. And it's going from April 6th through May 25th. And of course, it's on Wednesdays, 12:30 to 2 p.m. On April 6th, it's going to be called Success Reimagined. And then April 13th is Boundaries Realigned. A lot of things. They're both done by Tamala Austin, and we'll have information in our post after the show.
Okay, you looking for a job? Well, get this. HCC has career fairs. Our career and job placement services has more career fairs coming up. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Wednesday, April 6th. That's one of them. That's going to be tomorrow. It's the HCC Welding Career Fair. That's at the Southeast Campus. And 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Wednesday, April the 13th, the Northeast College Spring 2022 Process Technology Hiring Fair. Yeah, that's at the Northeast Codwell lobby. Make sure you check out both of those. You can register through the Career Hub website. We'll have some information in our post after the show. Rec Sports, Tony, they are back and they've got some tournaments coming up.
You know, the hot weather brings also sports, outdoor sports. So, hey, I don't understand exactly why that happens that way, because you get even hotter, but that's okay. We have the softball tournament. Students can play for HCC in a co-ed softball tournament, and it's going to be Friday, April 8th at 10 a.m. So check our post and we'll give you some information about where to go for that. And then there's 7x7 soccer tournament. That is where HCC students compete against each other in a one-day 7-on-7 soccer tournament. You can register as a team or even as a free agent, so there's no reason not to sign up. Members of the winning team will receive free tickets to a Houston Dynamo or Dash game in April, so that's a reason to sign up right there. 10 a.m. Saturday, April 9th, Stafford Soccer Field, so can't wait for that.
Okay, save the date, put it on your calendar. The HCC Foundation Gala, they're back live in person. The Foundation Gala is coming up, so save the date for the 2022 Gala celebration. It happens Saturday, May the 14th. Put that on your calendar. For more information, check our link after the show. You know, they haven't been able to have these in person for a couple of years, but they're back this year, I believe, at the Hilton Americas, and they really need your support. So our students need those donations, but you can help them attend college. Foundation does a lot of great work, and we'll have some information on how you can help them after the show. Okay, summer registration is open now. If you want to register for summer classes, now's the time to do so. Fall registration is coming up very soon, Tony. Yes,
on April 11th, everybody can check the schedules for the fall, so you can prepare what you want to get and that type of thing. April 18th is the day where we have registration or priority registration for Vets and Eagle Promise program. And then April 25th, that's the day everyone gets to register. So April 11th, check out what you want to get, and April 25th, register. Right. So be sure and do that.
Yeah, there are 5 ways you can take classes here at HCC. 2 of them are completely online. You don't have to go into a classroom on a campus. One of them's online anytime, no established class meeting time. You just download the class and take the class online. The other one's online on a schedule. You can go to class at a certain time virtually, interact with your professor, with your classmates. That is available. We also have hybrid and hybrid labs, which are a little mixture of in-person and online. And then we have in-person classes where you can go to our campuses, sit in a class. They're back. They are very popular right now. In fact, if you want to take one of those classes, you need to sign up early to get the class you want, the time you want, the campus location, the professor, all that stuff. Make sure you do so early. Go to hccs.edu/apply to register today. So tomorrow on the show, it's Wednesday, and we'll continue our Small Business Wednesdays with a fascinating new business that turns your favorite pair of sneakers into roller skates. Now, wait a second. Stop right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they were doing this back in the 70s. Remember those roller skates you could buy?
Absolutely.
Tennis shoes that had roller skates on the bottom, right?
They were cool.
They were cool. They were popular. You could buy them. They'd have that picture of the girl, skating around the pier in Los Angeles, never falling down. Yeah. So anyway, this company will take your favorite pair of shoes and turn them into roller skates. How can you? I'm going to ask them if they can do that with boots. That would be interesting.
I bet you they can. It's that the sneakers, you can get some fun colors and things like that and really be cool.
Some of my sneakers, I don't know if I want them turned into roller skates. Some boots, maybe. Yeah, I'll do that. All right.
You may need to get new sneakers so that they're brand new and they're strong and they haven't been worn out.
You just haven't seen my closet. I buy they're not sneakers. I buy running shoes almost weekly. So
sure you problem do. There. You run every day.
Anyway, we're also going to talk about the AI conference as well, Tony.
Yes, we'll have a student from the Artificial Intelligence Program, and he's going to talk about an upcoming AI conference that will be hosted by HCC this spring. So we're going to have some pretty fun guests.
Yes, all of that is tomorrow on Up to the Minute. Tony will be back next week. I'll be here tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be here. I don't know. Remember? Oh, it's Sade is going to be my co-host tomorrow. We have rotating co-hosts all throughout the week.
There's so many of us.
Anyway,
hard to keep track.
We'll be here tomorrow, live 10 a.m. Hope to see you on Up to the Minute.